Alright, it's opening day of deer season here in South Dakota. Todd shot his bow a little bit this morning. The fog has finally lifted. It's probably about 10 o'clock, 10:30. We just kind of scanned the first canyon here, just saw a couple does. We're going to kind of make our way around this big basin here, and I think these bucks are going to be bedded at this point of the day. So we're going to start scouring some of those shady areas, those shady points, those shady beds that we can find, where those bucks have good visibility, but they're also tucked into some shade here. So probably the 4th year Todd's done this trip. This is the first time we've done it on opening day. Usually we're middle of September. So beautiful state of South Dakota. Private ranch here we've hunted a few years, and should be a fun week. So let's get after it.
I can't believe that. He was right there the whole time. Well, we got within about 15 yards of him. We didn't know he was here. We kind of just really took our time. We did a really good job getting to where we're at. Super quiet, undetected, wind in our favor. We got exactly where we needed to get to, but then just kind of got, I don't want to say lazy at the end, but maybe didn't do our part on just being ready in case something were to happen, and so we were kind of just sitting here, and he just popped up out of nowhere. I don't know if he heard something, or we don't think he smelled us or anything like that. It was more something, he heard something or something wasn't right, so he got up and he was like literally right below us, 15 yards, 20 yards, and then turned around at 50 yards and looked at us, had an arrow ready again, live and learn. Probably could have got a shot off. It just, yeah, don't know, unfortunate. You see,
All right, we're back at the lodge. It's about 3 o'clock. That last stalk we had was a failure. I was on the edge, kind of glassing back into where the buck was. Todd was coming up downwind of it as best he could, but I'm marking him, giving him cues on where to go, little did I know in the camera, there was another buck that stood up and was staring right at Todd, and I thought everything was good. I was telling Todd to go, go, go. He was fine, because I was only looking at the big buck and he was still bedded. So in hindsight, there was another buck nearby that bumped, ran down the hill, kicked our buck out of there, ran over the horizon. We walked the next draw as far as we could till we ran out of property to look for him. Didn't see him, so we're back here kind of regathering, trying to get a game plan for tonight. If not, we'll be back at it tomorrow morning. So a smooth about 6 to 7 miles on the feet today, but it's a good buck, and I don't think he's out of the area for sure. So if we don't find him tonight, hopefully we'll get back on him in the morning.
Well, we're back up on our perch over here north of the ranch, and saw three bucks right away, and then our target buck that we've been chasing for a couple days showed up straight north of us. So now we're trying to keep eyes on him and see what he's doing. He met up with these other 3 bucks, so there's 4 of them milling around together, and I don't know, we'll sit here and kind of see what they're gonna do and try to put a game plan together.
All right, so we were driving to go around the backside to see our buck from this morning, try to get eyes on him, see where they bed up in this crevice, and we were driving all the way around the backside of the property on this 2-track. And I told Todd to stop and saw what I believe is a really, really, really big deer. Bedded up against a mud face, kind of a creek. He's not super high elevation, kind of medium high elevation, so Todd's gotta go to the bathroom. We were about 600 yards away, so we didn't mess around much. We threw it in reverse, parked on the 2-track. Now we're gonna kind of loop all the way around, try to get a lay of the land here where we're at, and make a move on him. So Todd will grab his bow. I'll hopefully try to mark a path for us ahead of us here and see if he's still there, but he looked like a mega giant, so we'll see.
Got an idea which way we're going? No. In case we kick any more deer out of here, up above him, you know, run into the wind. Stay south of him. Get hard. Shot way over him. Forgot to turn it down. If I turn it down to 0, he's dead.
Should have told you that.
I forgot.
been searching for about 30 minutes. I found part of the arrow, so we still have about the other half of the arrow we can't find, but came over this ridge and Clay was waving me down, so I'm hoping that's good news. He's huge.